Meghan has horror-struck as Charles calls in lawyers to unmask dirty royal racist accusation. A new US book published today has claimed that Charles was the royal family member in question. How dark his skin might be when he was born, a claim strenuously denied by Clarence House. Christopher Andersen's book Brothers and Wives, Inside the Private Lives of William, Kate, Harry and Meghan alleged that concerns were raised in a conversation between the Prince of Wales, 73, and his wife Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, 74. Details from the 364-page hardback book appeared on the New York Post's Page 6 website over the weekend and caused shockwaves due to the bombshell claims. According to Brothers and Wives, Inside the Private Lives of William, Kate, Harry, and Meghan, the discussion took place on November 27, 2017, the morning Harry and Meghan's engagement was officially announced. A well-placed source told royal author Christopher Andersen that Charles said to Camilla, "I wonder what the children will look like." She is said to have been somewhat taken aback by the remark, and responded saying, "Well, absolutely gorgeous, I'm certain." The insider claims Charles then lowered his voice and asked, "I mean, what do you think their children's complexion might be?" Aides of Prince Charles have firmly rubbished the claims that the heir apparent questioned the future skin tone of Archie. They denied the conversation ever took place and royal lawyers were understood to have been alerted. A Clarence House spokesman told The Sun, "This is fiction and not worth further comment." Despite pointing the finger at the heir to the throne, Andersen stops short of alleging he is the unnamed senior royal whom Meghan and Harry sensationally accused of racism during their tell-all chat with Oprah Winfrey, Page 6 reports. Andersen claims Charles' genuine curiosity at what his grandchildren's appearance might be was twisted by scheming courtiers, who put a racist spin on his words. And by the time the rumors had reached Meghan and Harry, it had reportedly spiraled entirely out of control. Blaming a group of high-level palace advisors known as the Men in Grey, Andersen writes, "The question posed by Charles was being echoed in a less innocent way throughout the halls of Buckingham Palace. Whispers by elitist clique the Old Boys Network were madly gossiping about how the firm would look to the rest of the world once African-American blood became part of the mix," he claims. The book, out of November 30, also alleges Charles told his son he was being overly sensitive about the matter. Royal author Ingrid Seward also rubbished the allegation and claimed Charles would be irritated and annoyed by the book's claim. She said, "I think Charles would be very irritated and annoyed by this sort of claim because the last thing he is racist. If he made the remark, I'm sure it was in a perfectly innocent way, as anyone would ask about the birth of a child and how the baby would look. I think he would be surprised someone could attribute such a sentence to him, and I'm pretty certain Charles doesn't even have breakfast with Camilla." Christopher Andersen, who has written 18 New York Times bestsellers, suggests that the prince's alleged comments were made innocently. Page 6 reported that the author suggests scheming courtiers had given Charles' words a racist spin. Mr. Andersen adds, "The question posed by Charles was being echoed in a less innocent way throughout the halls of Buckingham Palace." During Meghan and Harry's Oprah interview in March, the person who allegedly made the comments was never named, with Meghan adding, "That would be very damaging to them." Harry also said he would never share the full details of the discussion. It was later revealed by Oprah that the Queen and the late Duke of Edinburgh were not responsible for the alleged comments. The chat show host told CBS This Morning, Harry, did not share the identity with me, but he wanted to make sure I knew, and if I had an opportunity to share it, that it was not his grandmother or grandfather that were part of those conversations.